Hello, today I'm going to show you a demo that we have made for online rental property management. So, in order to access our demo website, I will access the URL. Now, there are two types of users. The first is the administrator, and second is the property owner. So, first, I will show you the access and the complete control of the admin user. For it, let's log in with the admin username and password. I won't save the password for now. So these are the features that the administrator can access. So the administrator can basically have see all the users that have logged into the system. So these are all the rental owners or the property owners. So these are a few of the property owners that have been added. If I want to add any new owner, I can directly click on add new, complete this simple form, enter his personal details and click save now. That's it. If I want to make any changes, so let me just select one record here. I want to edit the primary email, so I would just enter ryan.willow@yopmail.com. So once I add this, I make the changes. I need to save it. So once I've saved it, you would see that this is the current email which I can use in order to send an email. Now my Outlook is not configured, but if it is configured, I can send any emails. If I want to print the list, I even have a print preview, and I can print the listings of all the registered users from here. I can even save it as a CSV file. If I want to filter, I can just click on the filter options and apply the filters here. So I even can select whether it's only for my own records or for all the records. The next module that I would walk you through is the properties and the units. Now every property that we add here is a single property, and a property can have multiple number of units. So let's take an example. If I want to add new property, similarly I can just go here, select complete this application, this form to add a new property. So I will just click on editing on any one of it. So you can see that this is the owner that I have selected. So for Whistling Palms there is no owner. So let's see if I can change the owner. So let's select Carlson Christie. Now you can see that there's already a unit added for this property. So I save the changes. So what change I made was I just selected the owner, and the owner is added out here, and you can see the number of units added over here as well. All the other options of print preview, printing, saving it to CSV and filter is available in all the modules. The next module that we talk of would be the units. So like as I told you that every property would have a unit associated with it. So as we have taken Whistling Palms, so when I click on Whistling Palms, I can see all the units which have been added to Whistling Palms. So I can add all the description and all the necessary details out here. The next module that I will show you is the applicants and tenants. So the applicants are those users who apply to be tenants. So I can see all the list of applicants and tenants over here, and I can see the status of each user, whether he's an applicant or he's a tenant. If I want to add a new applicant or a tenant, I can just click on add new. I can select for which property he is associated at a later stage. This is where I select whether he's an applicant, a tenant, or a previous tenant. So I just cancel it. Now the main section is the applications and the leases agreement for each of the tenants. So I can see all the applications out here. So I can see the status of the application is right now application. So I would just select this particular application, and I can see the applicant's name, the ID for which property has this particular user applied, the lease type, the kind of agreement, the lease period, the amount, the security deposits, and the cosigner details if any. Now what is this check mark exactly? This check mark states that if the applicant agrees to the following terms, and it's a routine application, there will be multiple credit checks, character, employment, and rental history which could be checked as well. So this is how the application can be approved. If I want to approve any application, I can just change the status of the application to lease by just clicking over here, and that's the changes saved. This is just a small part of the total application that we have built. More details or any customization can be added on top of it, or we can develop it from scratch based on the requirements that our clients would have. Now let me show you the user dashboard and his access. So I will just log in with the demo user, that is John Smith, and the password is also John Smith. So I click on sign in. So he would also have similar access. The only difference is that he won't have the admin access. Let me just show you the difference. So I would again log in with the admin username and password. Thank you.